Hey everybody, Adam Goodwin back. I'm really happy to be back doing another big video. I've been bouncing around so much, I really haven't had much time to sit down and answer a few questions. But as I promised this morning, I would go through and talk about what happens when the law of unintended consequences is triggered based on this policy, this policy, this policy, and not seeing how they interact and then not observing the ripple effect that ends up harming people later on. I'll start with really quickly. I got a little bit of sawdust in my eye while I was building my big signs. Not a big deal. It's just a little itchy now. It's all healing up. And I appreciated a couple people were asking about that. So thank you. Second of all, click the like, subscribe here on YouTube, or if you're watching this on Facebook, follow me. I try to interact as much as possible on these platforms so then everybody has a pretty good sense of what I'm about and what I want to represent. That being said, let's jump right into it. I was speaking with some folks at a Mackay CEO forum, and an interesting thread of conversation happened. We went down the path of there is land use bylaws, which of course every city has to have. You have to make sure that, relatively speaking, you're keeping like with like or adding diversity depending on what direction you want to take it. Now, this is a little bit of a story of how professional firms, legal firms, accounting firms, were strongly encouraged to relocate or stay located downtown. Now, as we all know, that's probably a decent idea on the surface. You go, I want professional firms, I'm going to have professional people, we'll have professional clients coming in and out. Great concept. Until you realize, well, downtown had better stay nice, or people won't be going downtown to visit these firms. And if these firms then relocate to places such as Gasoline Alley or other towns, some of them have even gone entirely online, then now your property values downtown drop. And if your property values drop, your tax base drops. So locate downtown, not keeping downtown a really desirable place to be, lowered land values, lowered tax base. So where does that tax base then have to come from? A double-digit tax increase to the general population. It's a striking example of whether you're in business or in governance. If you don't ask what if, you don't rigorously try to poke holes in your theories and your ideas, you're going to get the unintended consequences. And people who really don't even know that it's happening are going to be negatively affected. This is part of what I will bring is that experience, the leadership and the governance, where when something comes forward, I will do a cross reference and do my best to make sure that I collaborate with the other counselors and ask those questions. Well, wait a minute. If this, then what? If that, then what? And we can really collaborate and build based on business processes that are very fundamental, very standard in many industries that I've been in. Really, that's the extent of it. If you're interested, add to the comments. If you have suggestions or questions, you want me to go with a bit further of a deep dive into this, I'm happy to. I'm really enjoying it. In the interim, I'm doing a lot of door-to-door. I've been having terrific response, incredibly friendly people in this city. I've been invited on a hot day, come in, grab some water, take a break, conversations, heard stories of family just around the corner. Been living here since 1973. And they had a funny thing. They said the council at the time, the number one priority was to revitalize the downtown core. So, they are a little disillusioned I think as a council, if I'm chosen to represent you, we will collaborate and get a much stronger pointed effort towards, okay, what does that look like and how does that impact other areas? So thanks very much. Saturday, all day, well, all morning, I'm going to be down at Red Deer Polytech at the farmers market. Come on down. You can grab a pamphlet, ask me questions, give me ideas. We all know that's most important. And grab a lawn sign if you're interested. Thank you very much, everybody. By all means, make sure you go to adamgoodwin.ca. Support me in any way you can. Volunteer, take a sign, throw some money my way for the advertising. The advertising right now is actually the most pivotal bit where, again, I've stated it before, I have tens of thousands of people to get in front of that have no idea who Adam Goodwin is. And I need your help to help get there. That can be as simple as sharing these videos, telling friends, telling family. It can be as a little harder. I know in these times it is a little harder, but donating a little bit of money towards the cost of advertising and all my promotions. So thank you very much. I'm incredibly humbled by everybody's outreach and the response I'm getting and the very, I guess we'll call it, congenial manner that this is being run in. The other candidates have committed to being positive moving forward. We're not going to have a mudslinging US style election campaign. We're going to have a very amicable, very process and solution oriented one. So thanks everybody. And I hope everybody has a terrific evening, afternoon, morning. Not sure when you're seeing this, but have a terrific day. Thank you so much, everybody.